Hello, how are you? I hope that you are doing all fine. I'm fine. I thank God, Lord, for this beautiful day that He has made for us. So, guys, today I have an amazing topic, and I know that all of you are gonna like it, guys. But before I go straight to the video, if you're new here, know that you're most welcome in this house. Consider subscribing, turn on your notification bell so that you can be notified anytime I upload a new video. So guys, with more further ado, let me go straight to the video, right? Yeah. So guys, today I'm going to talk about things you should know when traveling to Gulf country for the first time. I think this video is referring to the people that want to travel for the first time. Either they are coming to work as a house manager, as a nanny, as a hotelier, or any other kind of job. Not only ladies, but also men. You know, yeah, because as we all know that all of us, ladies, men, we all come to work in Gulf countries. So maybe this can help you, and maybe it can help someone out there. You can consider sharing. Put your thumb up. Do not forget to comment so that I can know what you think about the video. So guys, tusonge, sindo. Yeah. So guys, the first thing that someone should know it's how to answer the question that you will be asked in the airport. Okay, sometimes there is this question they usually do ask in the airports, like where are you going and when are you coming back? Because maybe they want to test you, you know. Yeah, I think it's so much important for me to talk about this, because there is some people they do ask, but there is, for me, I've never been asked, but some I had when I was coming. I have traveled for 2 times, and I have had that they usually ask these questions. Now I want to at least educate you what you should say or what you should answer these questions, so that you won't be in any trouble. So you have to say that you are going. Let me give an example. Like Dubai, because I'm in Dubai right now. So yeah, let me just give an example. You have to answer. If they ask you where are you going from, you have to say I'm going to Dubai. Which work or what are you going to do there? Say you are going for a business, because already your visa, maybe it is a visiting visa, you know. So yeah, say you are going for a business, and they might ask you which kind of business. So in this question you should tell them that I'm going for a business and I'm going to work with someone, like your agent, your sponsor, you know. So before you left, let me just go back a little bit. Before you leave the office in Kenya, agent, or in Uganda or Ethiopia, wherever you are, you have to make sure you have the full document and you read them and understand, and you have to tell the agent to give you the agent number to where you are going to, either it is Dubai, Qatar, Bahrain, Saudi, or anywhere. Just tell your agent to give you the number, and tell, if not the agent number, if your sponsor is the one who is coming to pick you up, tell them to give you the sponsor number, so that if the airport they cannot believe you, you can tell them I'm going for a business, I'm going to work with someone with this and this. Already you will know their names because they will tell you in the office. And for more further information, you can contact this number. So you should have that number, either Dubai agent, either Qatar agent, or any other agent you want. Yeah. So number 2, it's what should you do when alive? Okay, a lot of people, when you are traveling for the first time, you are confused, a little bit confused, nervous, and you don't know what to do next when you reach your destination, like that. So for the first time, I was that confused. Yeah, let me just say yes, I was confused for the first time to travel, because I didn't know, okay, I've already gone, I'm in the airplane and I'm going. The last destination, I will come down, and you know, there is this last checkup so that you can exit. So what you should do after you arrive your destination, you should, after your checkup, if you are scared or if you don't know what to do, there is securities there. So you should go to one of the security after your checkup, your last checkup. You go to one of the security, either it is he or she, and you have to ask the security, maybe you have a luggage, let me just say like that here, maybe you have a luggage, you can ask the security, where can I take my luggage and where can I go next? So by the way, in all airports, the security are very good, they will just help you. Yeah, they usually do help someone, so they will they give you a very good direction. They will tell you have to go this way and that way so that you can take your luggage. And after you take your luggage, there is a door next there. There you will find your sponsor or an agent or a driver sent by an agent or your sponsor to pick you up. They will you will find your name. They have written your name on a piece of paper, and they are holding it up so that you can see your name and go to them. And also they usually have the person who is coming to pick you, they have already your picture, because before you travel, before you take your flight, your agent already took you a photo, and already she or he have sent to your sponsor or the agent where you are going to, so they have already your picture. So when they saw you, they will call you. But if you can't find them, you will see your name. They will hold your name up so that you can see. Yeah. So another thing, guys, is what you should ask your agent before you leave with your sponsor. As we all know, we came here, we usually go to Gulf to work. And you have to be sure. Like nowadays, the agent, they don't speak straight. They sometimes lie because they need money and they need, they have to use some shortcuts for you to accept to travel or for you to accept to do this and that, Yeah. So you have, when you reach into your destination, like let me say in Dubai, when you have been taken and you have gone to the office, before your sponsor picks you up, they will call you in the office, they will interview you a little bit so that they can prove that you are good to go. I think something like that, because they usually do so. Yeah. After your interview, they usually ask you if you have any question you would like to ask. There you can, if you have, because they will read your contract there, they will tell you this is your salary, you will be paid like this, and you have to do this and you have not to do this, So if there is something that you see it is not going the way you have been told back in your country, so they usually tell you, do you have any question that you would love to ask? Then you will say yes, and you will ask your questions. If it will not go the way you thought or the way you were being told back in your country, just tell them no. If that's not possible, I prefer to go back home than to work, But they usually, in Dubai, they are very good. They usually sort everything out, so they are understanding, and if you talk to them good, they will be able to assist you. Yes. Well, in number 4, what you should do when the agent tell you the different thing apart from what your country agent told you. Yeah. And which question do you have to ask your sponsor before you leave? Okay, we all know that before you leave, there is this contract and you have to sign it. Yeah. So you can reach your destination, and at that time your sponsor your agent starts telling you no. Maybe your country agent told you that your salary is 1,000. When you reach here, you find out your salary is 800. Seriously? No. You have to say no. First you have to say no so that you can, because sometimes it's good to be honest, and sometimes it's good also to speak from your heart. So if you see really you cannot work for that salary, just say no. Do not let them tell you what to do. Do not let them mislead you or, you know, threaten you, something like this. You have to stand by yourself. So there is, if the agent tell you a different thing apart from what you have been told back in your country, just tell no, this is not what we talked about, and this is not what I was being told, you know. Yeah, it's good for you to speak. It's good for you at least to say what you have and what you know, you know. There is no need of you becoming here and you are not satisfied, you have been taken by your sponsor and you know all that. And also there is this thing you should not ask your sponsor, by the way. This thing, the agent usually tell you not to ask your sponsor, like for example, they usually tell you do not ask your sponsor how many in their family they are, do not ask them how many kids they have, and do not ask them about the work. When you reach in the house, you will be shown everything you should do. But for me, my dear, for me, I ask the agent when you reach in your destination. Like I'm giving for example in Dubai, agents in Dubai, they usually tell you not to ask your sponsor these questions, but you have to be firm. You have to stand by yourself because you know what you are doing, because you can't find 10 kids, 5 kids, and you cannot handle. There is no need of you going with your sponsor at the end of the time, like 1 week or 1 month. You have started to say, I want to go back to the office, I want to go back home because the work is more and you can't hold it anymore. You can't work anymore. So it's good for you to stand by your side and say, no, this I should ask. So for me, I usually do ask before I go. So be aware that this is not allowed, but kama ni kichwa ngumu kama mimi, you should ask. Yeah. So the last but not least is the most important one. I would like to tell you guys, because I've been these cases are more, and I would like you to know what you can do from this. How can you get help so quickly when you need help or when you are in trouble? For the first time you have traveled, you have been picked by your sponsor, you have gone to the house, you have been shown all the work you should do, and maybe they give you an extra work or something like that, you know. So there is some people